G'day team. I'm just jumping on to take some of you that have been using the Thrive by BurnTheory new app and getting access to that for free over the last couple of weeks. A bit of a rundown, answering any questions that anyone has. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll give it a couple of secs just to let anyone that's currently jumping on. Hope you're all staying dry and warm because it's crazy out there. We had a lot of last minute cancellations for the evening classes at Hobart because Murray Street's apparently flooded, which is crazy. So hope you're all staying dry and there's no flooding going on at your places. Cool. So here we go, there's a few people jumping on now. What I thought I would just run through is how the app works, the reason behind the app as well. And I guess just giving you guys a bit of an overview for those that haven't seen it, and for those that have used it, what you can find in there as well. So as you know, we had Thrive, which was a different app, and we put up some on-demand workouts in there, some recipes, and a little bit of the mindfulness piece. But what we noticed were a bigger demand and a bigger need for us to provide a more holistic approach. So not just classes, but also to be able to integrate our app into our offerings here. So through challenges, through higher end, one-on-one programs, and just provide a lot more support and guidance to everyone in here that are in the studio around nutrition, food, meal planning, all of that sort of stuff, but also all your other functional health components, so sleep, hormones, hydration, habits, mindset, all of that, the list goes on. They're the only ones I can think of off the top of my head right now. And then for those that aren't in the studios, what we found was, yes, on demand and getting access to, a bar class whenever you want to is great, but sometimes you kind of need some guidance with some specific programs. And so that's what we wanted to do with this app. And so I thought I would run you through where to find a few things, how some things work on the app. We are going to be going live with the Thrive by BurnTheory app from the 20th of September to people outside the studio. So at the moment it's really only our members that have been seeing this and getting access to it and checking it out, and we'll be going live with it from September. So keep your eyes peeled if you aren't a current member and in this group and watching this right now. Let me see if I can transfer. Great. Alrighty. So this is our app here. And then it'll open up into our main screen, or our main Today. As you can see down here, the Today tab. The most important thing with this app compared to the other one that we had was that we can do so much more with it. It integrates with connecting Apple Health here. It will guide you through day by day, and it's got a lot more focus on your habits, I guess. We can add in community forums, we can add in meal plans, we can do a whole bunch more with it. So your Today tab will show you what's going on today, funnily enough. So if you've got workouts built in, they will show up here. If you've got a specific meal plan, it'll show up down here. Coaching tab is where we can see our week in, advance. So if we're wanting to look at training, we come here, we click on our training schedule, and you can see that my training schedule's split up for the week ahead. If I want to make changes to that, there's this little button up here, that one, click on that, and then this will pop up. Then you can just drag and drop depending on what's going on. So that's how you can make changes if you are in your training. If you've got any specific tasks that we've set you, will show up here. Any specific habits. So if we view all my previous habits, you can see the ones that I've built in, and a lot of you will see these sort of things as well. And they're just sort of our regular habits that we want to be trying to implement, the little things that we can do to support our physical, mental, emotional well-being. If I wanted to set up my specific macros, I can set exactly how many. So I've got 1608 as my calorie target. I can click on this, and then I can actually see my daily macro splits through here. And the cool thing about this app is it integrates with MyFitnessPal. So we can actually track anything on MyFitnessPal, which will automatically load up into the app. A little bit further down, you've got Food Journal. So I don't have a meal plan added in, but you can actually add in meals if you want. Let's see what happens if we click this. You can add your own meals in there. But for those that are currently doing the challenge, for those that are in the Thrive program at the moment, we've actually set you guys an actual meal plan, and which will actually be showing up here. Meal plan. So no current meal plans there. If I jump back a bit, you can see, there we go. So that was my previous meal plan. I've just finished it now. I can see my meals. I can click on pumpkin bars, dairy-free, vegetarian. I can see all of my macro splits, and I can see my ingredients and then the instructions down the bottom here. So that's just really cool. It just gives us a lot more we can do with nutrition. What we're working with the app developers to do is actually create your own access to all of the recipes that you can then build out your own meal plans and then can create shopping lists from that. So if we go back in here, you can see there's a little shopping list button up the top here. So I can automatically create my shopping list from the meal plan I've got set for myself. But what we're doing is wanting to get to a point where you guys can actually create your own meal plan from the hundreds of recipes in here and then build your shopping list out from there through the app. And then you can see any programs and resources we've got, but that's in another section anyway, which I'll take you through shortly. Our next tab along is inbox, so that's where we can actually directly speak with you. No one else sees that except for the coaches here and you. But the big piece here, the one that we're really excited about, is your program. So your programs are where we keep all of our resources, all of our content. So as you can see, we're in all at the moment, so you can see, a Netflix style carousel version. But up the top you can split them up. So if we go into resources to start with, you can see the huge number of resource categories, and then say we click on one of these, it'll take us into even more detailed resources. So meal prep made easy, we've separated into subsections. I can hit view more. I can check out the practical guide to meal prep, starting with shopping, food storage, clever cooking. So we could click on that. See what happens. It will be a video.
Welcome back, everyone. So
I don't think you need to hear me anymore there, but it'll take you actually through some specific videos and guides. If I want to come into resources, I can see a food storage chart, how to store food, macro cheat sheets, portion control guides, high protein recipe booklets. That might take a couple of seconds to load. This is packed full of heaps of awesome recipes. So that's a PDF version. These will also be in your recipes, but as you can see, it just breaks down your meal plans with shopping lists and everything there. There's my face again. And then food tips with our used to be. We did a lot of work with Laura Sheeny before, and she's provided a whole bunch of really awesome food tips. And then any additional resources here, which are, let's pop on those. They will be links to all of our different podcasts that we've done with different nutritionists throughout the years. So really cool to check that out. That's just one piece of it. So if we go into developing routines, for example, we can look at how to create a morning routine. It's 4 or 5 different videos just walking you through that. Self-care, creating consistency. As we know, it's all about consistency. If we can just change something little, that's a better option for us, a healthier option, and we just do little bit by little bit each and every day or each and every week, we're going to be so much better off down the track. So all about consistency. What about routines? So developing morning routines, evening routines, family routines, weekly routines, like organising, and then burn podcasts again, and so on and so forth. You'll also see the pause program. So for those of you that are coming into that perimenopausal, menopausal age, this was all put together with a couple of specialists that we're really, really proud of it. And what it does is it really focuses on sort of 4 key components, one being fitness, what you can do physically, nutrition-wise, also mentally, but also how to advocate for yourself and, you know, find the right information to look after you through, you know, it was quite an unsettling time for a lot of women. And yeah, so on and so forth. Rest and recovery, women's health, mindset and motivation. We're continuing to add more and more to this as we go. The next step for us would be adding in a pre and postnatal component as well in here. Now, for those of you that love your on demand and you want to chuck an extra workout in from home, we go into our workout library here. One, you'll see the pause program workouts for those of you that are interested in those. But say you're wanting to do, say, yoga and stretch or something like that from home, you can click on here and then you can see the subcategories. So we can click on subcategories: yoga, release, mobility, short stretches, 2-week stretch it out program. So if I just want to do a couple of short stretches, I can just come straight in here and I can have a look and see, okay, there's a lower body stretch for 6 minutes. So I might want to do that. I'm going to hit watch video. And that will be me with some really burnt arms. And so on and so forth. You got your strength and build classes there. I didn't realise how sunburnt I was. And you can see, you know, lower body workouts here. So they're your filmed, recorded classes. And then, as you can see, it's subcategorized as well. And there's so many in there, and we'll continue to add. And then this component, your programs component, this is what we're really proud of, and it took a lot of work to get to this point. What we're wanting to offer for those that aren't necessarily at the studio, or those that are only coming in, say, once or twice a week, and they want a little bit of guidance on what to do based on a specific goals, or they want to follow a specific program for a period of time, this is what this section's all about. So say I go to a ZAP gym, for example, and I want to do a in-gym strength workout, and I want to do, say, a foundation strength workout program. I can click on this, and then I can see that it's a 4-week split, and then I can see that we've got a lower and upper, a legs and core, and a total body strength day. So that just loads up. You know, you can put that in wherever. You can do like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever suits you. And then you can see that goes over the 4 weeks, and these exercises will change and build. So we generally always work our strength programs with a progressive overload model. So you can see I've already started this one, so I've actually put it in my calendar. I can hit pause if I need to, but what will show up, say, let's pick this one, is I can actually start this program if that's what I want to do. I want to do a strength at home. I want to do an advanced version of it. It's a 6-week program. It gives me my exact splits through here, and let's click on one of these, and it'll actually then show you, if you really want to know what's involved, it'll actually show you your movements in here. It'll tell you how many reps you've got to do, and you can actually add in, when you actually play this and start it, you can actually add in the weights that you used. You can change the workout exercise. So say you've got a bad knee, you can actually change this out for something else if you'd like to, once you've actually started the workout. But this is what we're really, really excited about. If I click Start Program here, you will find, if I come back to my coaching tab, it loads up through your training here. So you can actually see, if I click on it, that I've got my total body strength, so because it's already in my program. So if I move one, let's say strength there and total body to today. All right, I'm just going to do that and show you guys what that looks like on today. If I had that built in for today, you can see it's actually coming up today. So there's my strength 2-day splits, total body strength. I can hit start workout because I'm going to be doing that workout. Hit start workout. Then it's actually going to guide me through. So it's going to give me a video of the exercise. If I'm not sure what that looks like, you will see an example video. I'm going to pause that. You can see that I've got 10 to 15 reps and I've got 3 sets. What I can actually add in is the weight I was using. So let's say I was doing a 30 kilo back squat. And then I can say I've done that. The rest timer will pop up, letting you know that you should rest for 30 seconds. I can also skip that timer if I want. And then I can mark all if I want to as well. skip timer, it'll then automatically move to your next movement. You can then show it. And so it's nice and simple. You can see the duration up the top here, so you can flick through, so you can jump ahead and jump back. If you're like, I don't really want to do barbell deadlift right now, I'm going to jump to kettlebell static lunge. You can do that. So you can add a set in and you can replace an exercise. So say I've got a bad knee. I can click the 3 dots here. I can replace exercise, and let's search for squat. All right, let's say bodyweight squat. All right, confirm, replace. Cool. It's not us, but it's someone showing you how to do a bodyweight squat. So that's what I'm going to do instead. So this is really cool that we can do so much with. Sorry, I'm going to cancel that. Cancel workout. We can do so much with that, and that's something that we've worked really hard, and that's also a big piece of why we actually changed the app and what we use for the app, basically. So jump in there, have a look around. Really, really beneficial for those that aren't doing specific number of classes a week. And you can also look at doing, say, fit and tone, for example, a conditioning program, a specific bar and Pilates. We've got a nice short one, or a core and booty. Say you wanted to throw that one in to the mix. You can get your 4 workouts in a week, which is really focused on core and booty, so on and so forth. So if you've got a specific goal in mind, come in here and have a look, because we've got a whole range. As you can see, they just keep on going, and we'll continue to add to that as well. And then finally, for those that want to connect in with Apple Watches and Fitbits and bits like that, you can come into You. Or if you're tracking your metrics, you can actually put them in here. So View More. You can track your specific metrics if you want to. For those that are doing the challenge, we're doing that with you. But this little gear icon up the top, you can click on. App integrations are here, so you can connect Apple, Fitbit, MyFitnessPal, Garmin. We're still working with them on a few others. Look, there is still things that we're working on. Obviously, it's not perfect. We'd love it to be absolutely spot on, but, life is life. And we are, still working on improving that, but it is miles better than what it was. And it's really user-friendly and a lot more, you can get a lot more out of this app. So I think that's about it, guys. If there are any questions, I know it's kind of hard on a Facebook Live, but feel free to pop them a post if you're happy for others to see, or if you've got any specific questions, feel free to send me an email. We do have it free access through till the 20th of September, unless you purchased the pause program, in which case you've got it free for longer. And then for those that have got access for free, they will be getting founders rates. So the cheapest that it's going to be, because you guys are the founders of the new app. So we'll let you know what that looks like. If you don't have access to the app and you do want to check it out, there's still time. You've still got 3 weeks of free access if you'd like to. Just send us an email, or even post a message in this one below, and we can get that one all set up for you. But yeah, we hope you're making, checking it out. I hope you're making the most of it. I know there are things that, as I said, we are still working on, and that would be great to be included, and we will continue to improve and add as we go. But for the time being, I hope you're really enjoying using the app, and we'll be integrating it into a lot more of what we can do in terms of our member challenges, high-end coaching programs, that sort of stuff that we're looking to launch over the next coming couple of months. So yeah, look forward to that. And one last thing, there will be something popping out soon. We are having a party on the 20th of September at Kingston. That's a Friday. So it is a celebration of our members that have finished the challenge. It is a celebration of 1 year anniversary for Kingston, but it's also a celebration of the Thrive by BurnTheory official launch. So pop it in your diaries. We'll be sending you some info out soon. It's free, and there is wine, and there is a class, and it'll be really, really fun. So we hope to see as many of you there as we can. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you guys in class or on here for another live down the track.